Hello, my name is David. I'm the creator of MS411.org. I'm not building this website to get rich or get famous or any kind of notoriety, really. I'm simply doing this because I was diagnosed with MS in 2007. And just like many people that get to hear and feel that bombshell dropped on them, I had no clue what it was I had to look forward to. So I wanted to share my story and what I've learned, as well as give people dealing with MS an outlet to speak their minds and hopefully a place to find some good, helpful information and maybe even some hope. I'm going to start out by saying this, and I'm sure you already know or can imagine being sick has not been any kind of fun at all. Most of my entire life I was very healthy, very outgoing, and very active. I built and remodeled houses. I was no bodybuilder or anything like that, but I was always in pretty good shape. I had no problems with temperatures, either indoors or outdoors, but this summer heat has been kicking my butt, nor did I ever have balance issues. But falling down has been just about an everyday thing for me these days, not to mention many of the other things that go along with MS that I'm surely not going to bore you with that long, distasteful list. At first, my doctor told me, after looking at my MRI scans, and I quote, he said, "I will not tell you for sure what's going on, but after looking at everything, I can tell you with over 90% certainty it looks like you have MS." And of course, my first reaction was, what the heck exactly does that mean? Remember, I'm the guy that has been healthy, active, and fairly strong for most of my life. And of course, being that guy with a strong construction background, my first thoughts were, what the heck do you mean you can only tell me with 90% accuracy? In my world, if something isn't working correctly, you find the cause and you fix it. Kind of like if a circuit breaker were bad in an electrical box, you first test them out, you find the switch or switches that you can see is 100% of the problems, then you go get the new parts and you fix it. Done. I know that health issues are really not that simple, but after he told me that whole 90% thing, the other thoughts that came to my mind right away were, God, I hate doctors. And of course, the old standby joke came to mind. Well, at least contractors don't have to practice. If we ever want to get paid, we better know how to identify and fix a problem right away. I guess I really never took health that seriously in my own life because I just took for granted that my health was always good. And no, I will honestly say that I'm not proud of myself for that because I figured, since I was so smart, I could abuse my body any way I felt and just bounce back without any problems. So yeah, I was dumb enough to smoke cigarettes, drink as much beer as I felt when I wanted to, and eat whatever I wanted to anytime I felt like it, and just go on that way. So I guess when it came to food, I can say that I really never thought I had a problem because I've always liked what I was told was good for me. So I had it in my mind that I was a healthy eater. But after almost 5 years of steady health decline from my MS and recently learning what good food really is and how important proper food and nutrition really is for all of us, whether we have MS or not, we're pretty much all made the same and have the same requirements for food and proper nutrition. And so if we compare our bodies to something like building a house, we have to have the right tools and materials as well as the proper training to get it done correctly. And of course, the better quality all of these things are, the nicer and stronger the house will be in the end. If we build our houses off the dollar menu, I don't think we get a very high quality finish. And I can guarantee you that we'll be back in to fix or change those cheap dollar menu materials. I guess that's where we get to become a remodel of our own body. If we would have built ourselves with good quality stuff right from the beginning, with the proper training to build correctly, fixing and remodeling ourselves would not be so much of an issue these days. For so long, we've been told by the media and advertising and by the people who claim to be experts, the ones that are out to get rich, and they're usually backed by federal agencies that are supposed to be looking out for our best interests. The United States has more health issues, including obesity, diabetes, heart problems, depression, and so much more on that long list of health issues. Most of the experts never talk much about diet and nutrition. Yes, they're starting to, but I think most of them are only pretty much just skimming the surface. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I have all of the answers, because I don't. Do I want to have the right answers? Well, of course I do. So I will keep looking for as many of them as I can. And as I find them and they sound like they make sense, I will put them on my site. But please remember, I'm not going to claim to be an expert, because I'm not. But then again, after not seeing any real improvement from what my doctors have done for me, it makes me question their expertise, especially after the fact that I already feel better in just the past month or so from just changing my diet and learning how to make myself healthy. They want to keep me on all these real expensive shots and pills along with the high-dollar testing. I guess the old saying my dad says to me, if it's to be, it's up to me, really fits perfectly here. And that's not just about MS. Please don't take me wrong. I'm not going to take away the hard work and the merits of medicine and research from doctors and scientists, because if it wasn't for them, we'd be missing a ton of things that are right for our own good. For example, Dr. Terry Walls, who's the first lady on my site, and the video under this one is someone I can believe in, because she's not only made it very clear that she's done her research, but it has also paid off for her. Now, in my opinion, that's someone I can very much respect and listen to. I hope as you look through this site, you will feel the same. Please remember, I'm not getting paid from anyone I'm endorsing on this site, nor am I looking to get rich selling anything here. So that's why you'll never see any banner ads or any other type of advertising for anything else. I'm only here to pass along good information as I find it. And I would hope that people will do the same when they run across good information that helps people too. And yes, I do have a donate button on top, but then again, I'm not looking to get rich. Please know that I do have time and effort and money into this site. If you feel you like what you see here and you feel like donating, I won't object to that either. Since I can't work construction business anymore, money has gotten a little tight in my world too. And as you'll notice, I offer a few ways to contact me should you have any questions, thoughts, comments, or ideas you would like to share with me offline. Otherwise, please feel free to use my blog. I hope you enjoy my site, and thanks for coming to visit.